Hi, my name is Jeff, and it's 0 degrees outside. I'm sleeveless, and I'm wearing shorts. I've been out here 10 minutes so far, and I'm still not freezing. You might think that that's nuts or something, but it's really not. It's a matter of training and faith. I don't believe this can hurt me, and it's certainly not hurting my arms, my legs. They're warm enough. The whole point of this is to talk about faith, and talk about self-discipline. Some people do fasting or other things that would be considered self-denial as a part of their self-discipline. I'm a little bit different. I do fast, but there's other things that I do too. One of these things is being out here, in the dead of winter. So it's blustery, but it's also invigorating. The thing is that this isn't really the challenge. The challenge is doing this shirtless. Oh, shorts stay on. This is rated G. But can you do this out here? Sure. How about take off my shoes? It's really not that hard. It's not that difficult. And the only danger is not paying attention to your own body and what it's telling you. If your body says, knock it off, knock it off. But you know that there are people out that do the polar plunge challenge and things like that. This is not very much different than that. You might think they're nuts, but they're putting themselves at risk with a reasonable risk. Some people can't take risks like that. And I don't blame them. Their training, their background, their education, fears that they have because of what they've seen other people happened, or what they've seen to other people happen. That's why they can't do things like this. Let's see if you can see the time here. I don't know that it's actually, oh, nope, there it goes. And it updated, it's 3 degrees. I've actually been out here sleeveless, 8 or 9 below. How long? 10, 15 minutes, typically. But I often have a jacket to cover my arms with, just in case. But the point here isn't to be able to brag about my being able to do this. I have Jesus Christ to brag in. It's through Jesus Christ that I can endure or do all things. There's no special ability here. There's no special being born tough enough. Not even my gut. And this is simply, I know how to live in cold weather. When you drive a vehicle that has no heat in the dead of winter in Minnesota, it's 20 to below and no heat, and you're not dressed warm enough, well, that's what happens. You learn that you can do things like this, but you got to know your limits. That's the thing. It's good to have the confidence. It's good to have the faith, but what you need to know is the limits. And so, once you know your limits, once you give it a try, you learn that you can do things like this. Would I do this for hours? No, I'm not to that level yet. And I don't think I'm ready for a polar plunge. But for me, this is invigorating. This feels great. And so, just want to share with you what you can do, or something like what you can do with faith. I'm not ready for extreme sports, things like that. Used to ride a motorcycle, but I'm not ready to do backflips and things like that on motorcycles or any of the other crazy extreme sports that are out there. Probably won't see me on American Ninja either. I don't have that kind of a strength of endurance. And I have never really trained for it. And so, instead of that, you get me taking off my jacket in the middle, or my vests, in the middle of winter. And that's, for me, my extreme sport. Am I even shivering? No. My arms are rather cold. My feet are warm. I was only on the cement with with no shoes on for just a little bit. My legs, they're chilly, but they're not cold. And so this here, right here, this part of me stays warm. And that's why I can do this, and why I can understand to do this. Keep my neck warm, have a hat on, gloves. I can be out here longer than without. So it's about 25 minutes now. So the video started about 10 minutes after I got out here. But here's my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it's encouraging for you to have faith in things that you didn't believe you could ever do. Thank you, and God bless.